of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Mond looks to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Osborne. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson. Forced out to his left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So this game of ours, Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10, Jackson. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And this is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage. And you like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this ball game, clearly the game of the year so far. It's not very often that you find two playing each other this late in the season, but that's what we have here, two heavyweights in the NFL.
You're right about that, and you think about recent memories, so let's take a little ginkgo right now and go down memory lane, right? 2007, 7-0 Colts, 8-0 Patriots. The Pats won 24-20. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season before they lost in the Super Bowl against the Giants. How about 2015? 6-0 Broncos, 6-0 Packers. Denver won 29-10. And in 2020, Steelers and Titans were both 5-0. Pittsburgh won that one.
2nd down and 8. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have possession, and they have it. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 134 yards rush. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that
Statement with a run game, no doubt.
for those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And for one of the first times, from the gun, here's Mon. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the fair again to try once more. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both really for the shock of playoff football.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Sync and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Here's Etienne. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots. This offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
165 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Now Mon. Escaping the pressure right. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mon. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's Osborne. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Jackson marching back onto the field. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your...
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Jackson, and a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 7th play in this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the slant. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Osborne on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Flush to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
On first down, here's Mon.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Mond out of the shotgun.
Being chased out left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And now they're in the hurry up. They're going to look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds it deep.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Coup for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. Here's Osborne. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments in this one. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will.
Minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He'll get this off to Etienne, and he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Flushed out, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. McCaffrey on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to the air, Mond. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Now it's Jackson. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They go play action with Jackson. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Etienne with it.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. The sack back at the 48. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That is caught. It's Uzama. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Jeff Okudah up from his cornerback spot to make the play. On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
56 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action. Now Jackson. Touchdown, Packers. C.J. Uzama, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And to give this time to the tailback. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. To throw again on 2nd down. Mon steps away to his left. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the 1st down.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
A touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Here comes K.J. Osborne out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Mond.
This is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Kellen Mond taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Here's Osborne. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. Johnson, it's poked free. Football's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. 20, 10, 5. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll contain him to just